Dear friends and students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am discussing some important English chapter exercise question answers, that is the discovery. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಸನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6 ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರಿ ಘಟಕದ ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ತಾವು ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ತಾವು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪದೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕನ್ ಒತ್ತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಆಗೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ಲಭ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಈಗ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರಿ ಲೆಸನ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6 ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರಿ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ 2 or 3 sentences each. First question, give a short description of the appearance of Columbus. Right answer, he was a tall, well-built man of 46. His hair was prematurely white, fair complexion and ruddy. Second question, the play began with a song. What mood does this convey? Right answer, the seaman who had been away from home for a long time had not sighted land. The song shows that the seamen were desperate and discontent. Third question, there are limits to patience, said Diego. What does this suggest about Diego's state of mind? Diego, along with the seamen, were tired of the voyage and wanted to return home, but Columbus was firm and would not give up. So Diego desperately said these words. Fourth question, question number 4. Who do you think had the lives of 50 in his hands? How? Right answer, Christopher Columbus had the lives of 50 seamen in his hands. He was their captain. The seamen were tired and wanted to return home, but Columbus was firm and would not give up. Fifth question, what did Columbus feel his worst enemy? Why do you think he feels so? Columbus felt that his uncontrolled tongue was his rusty enemy. He would lose his temper soon and was easily irritated. He would often speak Columbus felt that his uncontrolled tongue was his rusty enemy. He would lose his temper soon and was easily irritated. He would often speak rudely to his men, which made them angry towards him. Mutiny is an ugly word, said Diego. Is mutiny an ugly word? If so, why? Yes, I leads to destruction. It curbs the development of determination, tolerance, and faith in God. How did Pedro try to defend the drunken seamen? Was he right in defending them? Pedro defended that the drunken seamen were simple men and wanted relaxation. Pedro was not right in defending the seamen because their drinking was leading to unruly behavior. Eighth question. Columbus was always furious when he heard the seaman's song. Why did it make him angry? Right answer. The song expression the seaman's love for drinking, which was a sign of their deep discontent. Columbus was angry because they did not understood what he was trying to achieve. Ninth one. Columbus felt that whatever he did, it was God's will. What will of God did he like to fulfill through this venture? Columbus felt that it was the will of God that he had to discover a new world which would bring wealth to his country and help them to bring new souls on the path of God. Question number 10. Columbus said, would God implant desire to solve mastery and he does not prove solutions? Identify the mood of Columbus in saying this. Columbus had been sailing for many days, not at sighted land. His men were turning against him, but Columbus felt that if God had sent him, he would surely help him find a way. This verse shows that he had faith in God. Question number 11. Whose company did Pep prepare? What was the reason for this? Right answer. Pep prepared to be in the company of Columbus because he had faith in Columbus and he would not like to be in the company of seamen because they were desperate and drank too much. Pepe warned Columbus about some people. Who were they? Pepe warned Columbus about the other soldiers, because they drank too much, were horrible and desperate. They were going against Columbus. Question number 13. How did the seamen show their anger and discontent towards Columbus? By singing the song, drinking too much, not obeying his order, and not showing respect and discipline, the seamen shows their anger and discontent. At last, they went to kill him. 14th question. Discipline knows no buts. What made Columbus say this? Columbus wanted to punish Guillermo, who had disobeyed him, so he was ordered to Guillermo shows be brought to him. Francisco tried to protest against this. Columbus then said these words. Question number 15. Why did the crewmates of Columbus feel desperate? After sailing for so many days, Columbus and his men could not sight a land. They were tired and wanted to return to their homes and families. But Columbus did not agree, so they were desperate. Question number 16. How did Pippa prove his loyalty to Columbus? Pippa was the only person who had faith in Columbus and tried to warn him about how desperate the others had become. When the seamen rushed to kill Columbus, he stood before them with his arms spread out and told them that they would have to kill him first. Next question. This is a voyage of discoveries. What had Columbus set out to discover? Right answer. Columbus had set out to discover a new world where he would find new wealth and a new territory for his king and queen to rule. According to Columbus, what was the one thing that he had discovered? Right answer. Columbus said that he had discovered one thing, that if a man had a vision, he must follow it alone. He should not accept loyalty, friendship, discipline, or obedience from others. Papa said, "Everybody doubts except me. What do you think he is an exception?" Pippa was loyal to his captain and believed that the captain would reach his destiny when the other seamen wanted to attack him with anger. Question number 20. Pippa excitedly declared that he was still loyal to the leader. What effect did it have on others like John and Guillermo? Pippa was the only one who had the faith that Columbus would discover a new world. The other soldiers like John and Guillermo rebelled against him and even tried to attack him and abused Pippa when he came forward to save Columbus from being attacked. Question number 21. Do you consider the ending of play the discovery to be ending happy? Yes. The ending of the play the discovery is a happy ending. The seamen who were desperate and not willing to continue their voyage become jubilant and rejoiced their success. Read the extract and answer the questions that follow. A good soldier knows his place, says Columbus to Diego. Was it a piece of advice or an indirect command? Right answer, an indirect command. What was Diego's reactions? Diego tried to surprise his anger and with a school went off. Why did Columbus say so? His claim was that only the captain had the right to appearance on the quarter deck. The Santa Mary will be lighter for his carcass. Who word was Pippa quoting here? Guillermo Erez. What do the words reveal about the person who said them? The speaker was so upset with Columbus that he wished he was dead. What did the word carcassa means here? Dead body. Right answer, dead body. Here say to room the kingdom comes, the devil laughs, but God is dub. Who sang this song? The seamen. What mood does this song convey? The seaman who had been away from home for a long time had not sighted land. The song shows that the seamen were desperate and discontent. Why did they sing? To show discontent and to keep their spirit. Your duty is to obey me as mine is obey the royal sovereign for Spain who will send me. First question. When did Columbus say this word to Guillermo? Guillermo rebelled against Columbus and demanded that they should give up their search for a new land. Next question. What do these words prove? These words prove that Columbus was not only a strong leader but was also loyalty and obedience towards his king and queen. Why did the speaker say so? To claim the rebel of Guillermo and the seamen. Who is the speaker here? Right answer, Columbus. Why should one man have life of 50 in his hands? Who is the speaker? Diego said this word to Pedro. What does the speaker mean? Columbus had no right to spoil their lives. What made him to say so? Diego and other seamen were becoming impatient and they wanted to go home and families. Mutiny is an ugly word, sir. Why did the speaker say these words? Pedro asked him whether he was thinking of rebelling against Columbus. In what ways the word is ugly? It is ugly because mutiny is a deed which leads to destructions. Why did he say so? Pedro thought that Diego and the seamen were entertaining the mutinous thoughts. Discipline no buts, says Columbus. First question. When did Columbus say this? When Francisco hesitated to obey his order to bring Guillermo. B question. What did Columbus means to say by these words? Right answer. One should not hesitate to enforce discipline. To what does the word discipline here refer to? The rules and regulations that the seamen and others to follow on the ship. Captain, be carefully, some things they are desperate. Who does the word they refer to here? The seamen. Why did the speaker say these words? People tried to warn Columbus that there would be danger from them anytime. Why were they desperate? They lose their patience as they left their family since many days back. They wanted to go back to Spain. What does that child stand between me and death? First question. Who is the child here? Kefe. Second question. What had the children done? The child Pepe stood at the foot of the stairs to protect him from being attacked by the seamen. Third one. Why did the speaker say so? The seamen rushed towards Columbus to kill him, but Pippa tried to protect him. Next question. They ought to stop that. The captain is always furious when he hears it. Who should stop that? Right answer, the soldier should stop that. Second question, what does it refer to? It's referred to Seaman's song. Why is the captain furious to hear that? The Captain Columbus is furious to hear that because he did not like the attitude of soldiers. There are limits to patience, sir. Who lose his patience? Diego lose his patience. Who was he speaking to? Diego was speaking to Pedro. Why did he speak so? He lost his patience and wanted to go back to Spain. We are like bats trying to fly by day. It's time he gave way. Why should one man have two lives of 50 in his hands? Who is compared to bats? The seamen are compared to bats flying in the morning. What did the speaker mean? The speaker meant that the seamen were forced to continue voyage. Who had the lives of 50 in his hands? Columbus had the lives of 50 in his hands. Next 13. I do not claim your confidence, sir. Who does the word I refer to? Who is the sir here? I refer to Pedro Columbus is the sir here. What was his confidence in? He was his confidence in his discovery. What was the reason for his not being confidence? Because Pedro and other seamen were desperate and wanted to go back to Spain. I prepare your company to theirs. Whose company does the speaker prepare to? The speaker prepared to company of Columbus. Who company does not he like? Why? He does not like the company of seamen because they were desperate and horrible. Who is this speaker? Pepe is the speaker. Why did he like his company? He was the faithful servant of Columbus. They are simple men and must have their relaxation. We have not all your visions, captains. Who does the word they refer to here? They refer to the seaman. Who was the captain? What were his visions? Columbus was the captain. His visions was to discover the new world. What were these doing for relaxations? They were singing for relaxation. Question number 16. So far I have discovered but one thing. First one, who does the word I refer to here? I referred means Columbus. When did the speaker say this? When Columbus was disappointed with the behavior of seamen. What did he discover? He discovered that when a man is given a vision, he must follow it alone. Cowards, you will have to kill me first. Who is the speaker and whom did he call cowards? Kipa is the speaker. He called Guillermo and Simon as cowards. When did the speaker say these words? When the seamen tried to attack Columbus. What character does it reveal about the speaker? Pippa was loyal and obedient to Columbus. Question number 18. Stop. What is the meaning of this wild uproar? The first man to move shall spend the rest of night in irons. Who is the speaker? Who is the his speaking to? Columbus is speaking to the soldiers. Who was making the uproar? The seamen were making the uproar. Why did he say so? They were discontented with voyage. They were homesick. Answer the following questions in 8 or 10 sentences each. The Columbus had the willpower and had the strength to face obstacles. Justify your answers. Columbus and his crew left Spain to discover the new world. He and his men sailed for a long time but did not come across the trace of an land. The soldiers were fed up. They wanted to go back their places. They asked Columbus to turn and the ship back to their country. When Columbus asked them to wait for a few days, the crew becomes angry. The soldiers thought of revolting and even murdering Columbus. One of the soldiers rushed towards Columbus to murder him. If another soldier stopped him and saved the life of Columbus. Columbus had a lot of patience and encouraged his soldiers not to become desperate. Columbus saw a light faintly flickering, risking up and down. The land he discovered was West Indies. The crew jumped with joy. Give some incidents show that Pippa was loyal to Columbus till the end. Pippa was the only person who had faith in Columbus and tried to warn him out how desperate others had become. When seamen rushed to kill Columbus, Pippa stopped them. With his arms spread out and told that they would have to kill him first. His loyalty put others to shame. He hated the seamen as they drank too much. He liked Columbus because he had a vision. He was a man of principles. He gave much importance to the duty, discipline, and loyalty. He was also an eminent leader, so he also wanted to be in company of Columbus. ಇಷ್ಟು ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರಿ ಘಟಕದ ಎಕ್ಸೈಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಗೊಂದಲವಿದ್ದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಟು ಆಲ್.